Hello, it's Tuesday and today I am going to talk about my July favourites. Technically I should have made my July favourites on the final Tuesday in July, which was last Tuesday, but I got my dates confused, so I am in fact making it on the first Tuesday in August, which is today. So here are some of my favourite things from last month. As I so often do, I'm going to start with some TV shows. I'm going to talk about 4 today. Firstly, I just want to give an honourable mention to Doctor Who. I talk about Doctor Who quite a lot. The series finished this month and I loved it, and I am also a very big fan of Jodie Whittaker playing the 13th Doctor, and I can't wait to see where the show goes in the future. Secondly, I finally watched series 2 of Humans this month. I got very behind, so I ended up watching them over the course of about a week. It's about a world very similar to ours, but with humanoid robots called synths, and the series asks a lot of questions of its audience, like what is it that makes you human? It's a very interesting concept and a very well explored concept in the show. I also think it's a show that works very well watched all in one go as opposed to weekly, because the tension really builds over the course of the episodes. So I would recommend Humans if you're looking for a sci-fi drama to watch. There will be a 3rd series in 2018, so if you are already a fan of the show like me, then that's something for us to look forward to. Another show that I finished this month is Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency on Netflix. Another show that I've definitely talked about before, although I haven't talked about it since I finished series 1. I love the tone and the sense of humour. It's very unique. It's based on the books of the same name by Douglas Adams, and it is very Douglas Adams-esque, but whilst being a very loose adaptation of those books, which is wonderful, because if you are going to have a loose adaptation, I would much rather it be like this and, you know, have respect for the original work. And finally, Fargo, season 3 of the series is currently on Channel 4 over here. There is 1 episode left to go. I still think that season 1 is my favourite series, the one with Martin Freeman, but this is definitely close behind. I think the female characters in season 3 are the ones that I have been most excited about in Fargo. Season 3 stars Ewan McGregor and also David Thewlis, who is a wonderful villain. I mean, he is awful. And now a film. I haven't watched many films this month, it has to be said, but one I have watched and enjoyed is Ant-Man, the Marvel film starring Paul Rudd. I was a big fan of the pace and the tone and the sense of humour. It was a bit different to other Marvel films, and there were some wonderful action sequences as well. I was pretty impressed and surprised by Ant-Man. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. And now an anime. I am going to talk about the same anime that I talked about last month, and that anime is Chihayafuru. Chihaya from Chihayafuru is now my computer background, although I have noticed that during filming I am constantly cutting off her head with my own. Anyway, I finished the anime in July, which is why I am mentioning it again. I would say that I slightly preferred Series 1 to Series 2, I just found it more exciting, but the anime as a whole I think is wonderful, and I love Chihaya as a character. I am now reading the manga, which I am also enjoying a lot. Now a present, my mum bought me a baby Groot. Isn't he adorable? He is a great addition to my life. Now a clothing item. I have Snoopy Vans now, which is obviously brilliant. I love Snoopy, I love Vans. This one has Woodstock on the other side. I'm very happy to have black Vans now because I didn't have black before, and I am even more happy that they have Snoopy on. And finally, a game. My favourite game this month is FIFA 16. This isn't the most recent, I've had this for a while. I got this one because it's the first with women's football on it, and I watch women's football more than I watch men's football. So it seemed a sensible way to go, and I have been enjoying playing it a lot recently. I have mainly been playing the women's football, the Women's International Cup. It's great fun. I also like that a lot of the games that I play, they take a while. They're role-playing games or they're action-adventure games, and everything takes time. Whereas with FIFA, you can choose how long you want the matches to be, and you can play it for that length of time. So if I have a free half hour or 20 minutes, I can play FIFA for a bit. So I value that. So those are my favourite things from last month. It is now end screen time. In the comments below, I would love to know some of your favourite things, and let's celebrate some things that we like. If you want to see my latest video or some more favourites videos, then you can do so below me here. You can also subscribe to my channel or visit my website beside me here. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will be back later on in the week, so I will see you then.